And good evening, everybody, from Bill Power Stadium. It is high school football here on the WMBS Facebook page as we have the Albert Gallatin Colonials taking on the Uniontown Red Raiders here on homecoming for Uniontown. TJ DeStefano and Gary Frankhauser with you, and Billy Dice behind the camera. Our live video stream is brought to you by Zen's Construction Warehouse and Uniontown Detailing. And our pregame show is brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Call 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. Uniontown comes in 2-2 on the season after a 21-15 loss last Friday night here at home against Alderdice. Uniontown has also lost to Laurel Highlands, and they beat Perry and Carrick. On the other side, Albert Gallatin also 2-2. Both of these teams playing independent. The Colonials also coming in off a loss last week, 31-21 at Northern Garrett, Maryland. The Colonials lost in the opening week to Greensburg-Salem, and they beat Carrick and Connellsville. And last week, Gary, was a tough week for Uniontown. They were in that game, lost it late. We had a lot of penalties. We had the delay because the lights went out and some other mistakes. And unfortunately, Uniontown, it cost them the game last week.
It was a tough one, and Uniontown was in that game throughout the contest, and just a late punt return by Alderdice and then a long drive late in the game that gave Alderdice the lead. Uniontown could not answer at that point and came away with the loss, but they showed some promise in that contest. A lot of good offensive plays, some new wrinkles in that offense. They played defense very well in the first half. And as you said, I think a little bit of momentum shift came after the lights went out and the penalties just mounted up on both sides of the ball. Yeah. We were here till late that night, and it was a tough game to get through, but Uniontown needs to bounce back from that loss.
Yeah, and the Red Raiders have scored 103 points. They've allowed 72. They averaged 25.7 a game, and they've allowed 18 a game. Albert Gallatin has scored 98. They've allowed 91. They averaged 24.5 and 22.7. Oh.
Well, we're trying to get our feedback up on Facebook Live, but we're going to try to keep things moving here on the pregame show. And
we'll take a break, and you're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Looking for fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howe Notary Services, LLC, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays 9 to 5. Sandy Howe Notary Services, Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name. George Huck-Rattay, a proud veteran and proud to support the coaches, players, and staff of Uniontown and Laurel Highlands High School. George Huck-Rattay, Democratic candidate for PA State Representative in the 51st District, asking everyone for their vote in the November general election. This message has been paid for by the committee to elect George Huck-Rattay.
UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, strains, sprains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurances are accepted. Experienced therapists, convenient location and hours, part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access at 724-437-7500. Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, that kind of stuff happens even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address, plus seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about. Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Draver Township is Sprouse Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to Sprouseinsurance.com. Erie Rate Lock is not guaranteed. Continued insurance coverage is not available in all states.
Looking for a dentist, Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Would you like to have this pharmacy experience? You pull up, walk a short distance to the counter, wait a very short time for your prescription, ask questions, and still pay the same copay as you would at a large chain store. Experience this at Peachin Pharmacy inside the Peachin Market in downtown Connellsville. They also offer the lowest costs available, free prescription delivery, and an app to manage your prescriptions. Visit Peachin Pharmacy or online at peachinpharmacy.com. Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evenings? Sandy Howe Notary Services, LLC, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howe Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
And Grace Veterinarian Services. At Grace Veterinary Services, they know your pets are more than just pets, they're family. With the latest techniques and cutting-edge laser surgical technology, your pet will spend less time recovering and more time back on their feet. All four of them. Their goal is giving your pet their very best care. Grace Veterinarian Services offers a wide variety of services that include wellness exams and preventative care, vaccinations, and surgical services such as spay, neuter, and dental. For an appointment, call 724-437-4191 or visit gvs.vet.
And we're back here on our pregame show. Uniontown and Albert Gallatin tonight. Uniontown coached by Keith Jeffries in his 7th season, and Drew Dindle, the coach for Albert Gallatin, in his 7th season. Now we'll have the national anthem, and then we'll be back with our starting lineups here and the opening kickoff from Bill Power Stadium. and the singing of our national anthem here at Bill Power Stadium before tonight's game between Albert Gallatin and Uniontown. Homecoming here for Uniontown. They will announce the homecoming queen at halftime. So we're back on our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, and it is time for the starting lineups, and they are brought to you by SWGI Specialists. Now, U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, a different name, but the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities, wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. And we go over to Mr. Gary Frankhauser.
Thank you, TJ. Looking at the defense for Albert Gallatin across that front defensive line, and defensive end number 56, Xavier Rice, he's a senior. At tackle number 77, J.J. Perrine, a junior. At the other tackle, number 70, Michael Moore, he's a sophomore. And at the other defensive end, number 66, Josh Jenkins, a senior. The linebackers, number 58, Aiden Garcia, a junior. Number 8, Roman Smith, a sophomore, and number 25, Jeremiah Darnell, a senior. The defensive backfield, cornerback number 11, Nasir Moore, safety number 88, Khalib DeHaven, and number 84 at the other cornerback, Ethan Kennedy Jr. On the offensive side, left tackle number 58, Aiden Garcia. Left guard number 77, J.J. Perrine. The center is number 74, Chris Reiser. He's just a freshman. At right guard, number 66, Josh Jenkins, a senior. And at right tackle, number 56, Xavier Rice. He's a senior. The wide receivers, number 84, Ethan Kennedy. And number 4, Luke Wilson, along with number 15, John Kearney. The running backs, number 88, Caleb DeHaven. Number 11, Nasir Moore. Number 6, Aiden Pegg. Number 8, Roman Smith. They substitute freely in that backfield. Number 2, T. Gooseman. And the quarterback is number 5, Bronx Jamison. Let's look at the Uniontown side here, TJ. On the defensive side for Uniontown, left tackle. The defensive end is number 56, Connor Hebda. Defensive tackle, number 70, Cam Watkins. Tackle number 77, Gary Smitley, and end Leonard Tucker. Number 68, linebackers, number 42, Wyatt Dean. Number 5, David Ranatu. Number 3, Nathan Searock, and number 22, Michael Thomas. Defensive backs, number 1, Calvin Winfrey. Number 28, Torrey Grooms. Number 30, Jameer Walker. And number 2, Kellen Milsom. Interesting on the offensive side, TJ, we have a substitution at quarterback as Torrey Grooms is going to step in for the injured Cam Dugan. And Torrey has had some experience at that quarterback spot, played some in the Wildcat last week, and he will be our quarterback. In the backfield, we'll have Michael Thomas, number 22, number 5, David Ranatu, number 30, Jameer Walker, number 3, Nathan Searock, number 28, that we mentioned Torrey Grooms already. The wide receivers, number 1, Calvin Winfrey. Number 2, Kellen Milsom. Across that line, tackled 77, Gary Smitley. Guard, 76, Jaden Darnell. Number 70, Cam Watkins is the center. Number 56, Connor Hebda is the right guard. And the right tackle is number 68, Leonard Tucker. We get one chance here, and we're going to welcome Ed Walensky from Sandy Howe. He's one of our faithful listeners, and we always like to welcome Ed into our broadcast, both at Laurel Highlands and Uniontown.
Well, welcome, Ed, and hope you enjoy both games here tonight. And thanks, Gary. And the starting lineup was brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. A couple other notes. Uniontown, 4th year as an independent. Their last year they went 4-6. Last winning season was 2009. When they went 7-4, got win number 500 over Carrick back on September the 6th. Those are the two common opponents for the teams. Uniontown beat Carrick 34-0. Albert Gallatin beat them 42-6. Albert Gallatin, this is their 6th season as an independent, 2019. They went 4-5 last year, and before the last 2 seasons, which were losing seasons, AG went 16-6 from 2019 to 2021. So both of these teams, Gary, seeming to have some success here playing independent in the hopes that maybe in the next couple years they'll be able to get back into the WPIAL.
I think that's definitely the plan, and I think you're seeing on both sides, both teams having increased their numbers of participants. And we saw last week here at Uniontown, the young program, the Midget League program, is getting very, very strong. They had a number of young players introduced here at the field. They were very excited about football, and you can see both programs on the rise, and we'd like to see that here in our local area.
Definitely. And this series, Uniontown leads at 11-7. Now, Albert Gallatin has won the last 6 meetings. Uniontown's last one was in 2015. And AG has shut out the Red Raiders the last 4 meetings. They've outscored them 137-0. And the last time Uniontown had any points in the games against Albert Gallatin was back in 2017. It was a 40-13 loss. So Uniontown going to try to rectify that streak here tonight.
I can almost promise you that's not going to last here tonight. Yeah. Uniontown has a lot of weapons. They have some good athletes on their side of the ball, as do Albert Gallatin. This is going to be very interesting tonight to see which defense can come up with a critical turnover maybe to swing its momentum their way, and that could be a key factor. We've seen that in the first couple games on both sides of the ball for Uniontown, getting some good turnovers and also allowing a couple themselves. But it's going to be a good game. The weather is perfect again here tonight at Bill Power Stadium as the Red Raiders come out on the field, all excited with the homecoming festivities in process. Our homecoming queen to be announced here at Uniontown at halftime.
And we'll take a break. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on the WMBS Facebook page. In a world of big corporations, there is something special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and putting the community first. Come experience the Mike Kelly difference today. When you buy from Mike Kelly Automotive Group, you buy from family. Is your heat on the fritz? Has your AC stopped working? Are your pipes backed up? For all of your heating, air conditioning, electric, and plumbing emergencies, Chips Residential Services is here for you. Located in Uniontown and offering 24-hour emergency services, call 724-366-8046 and get the help you need today from Chips Residential Services.
Misfoot Pooch Mobile Spa is a fully mobile dog spa serving Fayette and Westmoreland counties, and they are ready to get your pooch looking great today. Why wait? Make the call to Misfit Pooch Mobile Spa today, 724-912-1127. That's 724-912-1127 for Misfit Pooch Mobile Spa, and get your dog looking great today.
Visit the haunting world of the Hill Family Hostel House. Experience sinister sideshows and eerie exhibits in the Twisted Nightmare Freak Show and journey into the heart of terror on the trail. All at Haunted Hills Estate, located at 236 Rolling Hills Estate Road in Uniontown. Haunted Hills offers $5 off Fridays with a high school football ticket stub and discounts on Sundays for students. Visit hauntedhillsestate.com for dates and hours of operation, attraction details, and more. 3 attractions, 1 location. Visit if you dare.
We welcome Miller's Greenhouses as a new sponsor here on WMBS Facebook and our athletic events. Everything you need for fall decorating is at Miller's Greenhouses and Flower Shop. Gorgeous fall mums, pumpkins, and corn stalks too. Fall is a great time for planting, and trees and shrubs are now 20% off. Inside Miller's Flower Shop, you'll find fall flags, a variety of craft items, beautiful silk and fresh flower arrangements, cemetery decorations, and more. Fall hours Monday through Saturday, 8:30 to 6, Sunday 11 to 4. Miller's Greenhouses and Flower Shop, Route 119 in Smithfield. Phone 724-564-2696 for Miller's Greenhouses. Looks like Albert Gallatin is going to receive the opening kickoff, TJ.
Uniontown won the toss and deferred, so they will get it for the second half. So we're just about underway here, and that wraps up our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Call 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. Our video stream sponsors tonight, Zen's Construction Warehouse and Uniontown Detailing. We thank them and thank all our sponsors. TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, and Billy Dice behind the camera here tonight at Bill Power Stadium, as the Colonials will be going, left to right, and Uniontown going right to left. Uniontown in the all maroon with the white helmets, and Albert Gallatin's in all white with the gray helmets.
And teeing it up for the Red Raiders, David Ranatu. We're ready for high school football, TJ.
We are. On the second to last Friday of October, September already.
Don't get ahead of us.
I know. Here's the run up and the kick, short kick, and it'll bounce around the 30, and AG falls on it around the 32, and that is where the Colonials will start with the first possession of the game.
So let's see, Albert Gallatin has been a predominantly run offense, but could be opening things up here this evening. We'll have to wait and see.
So they're going to start here at the 33-yard line. Will the Colonials? Got a receiver each way here on first down. And here's our first play, a handoff, and going nowhere there is the running back. And that was T. Gessman, as Uniontown all over that one. So we're going to say no gain, second down and 10.
So I think that's Gooseman, but we'll try to get some pronunciations here from our coaching staff for Albert Gallatin. Make sure we don't slight anyone on those pronunciations.
We'll go with Gooseman then. Second and 10. Here's the pitch. This one coming to the right, and there's some running room here.
Speed run there.
And that's 88, Caleb DeHaven, and he picks up positive yardage up to about the 44-yard line.
That's going to be a first down, 11-yard run.
Yep, moves the sticks here, do the Colonials up to the 44.
So an early first down for Albert Gallatin, moves it out to the 44-yard line, first and 10.
DeHaven, 120 yards and a touchdown on 11 carries coming into tonight for AG. First and 10.
Peg has been their go-to guy, but again up the middle.
That was a handoff right up the middle. And this was Guzman again. He's up close to midfield. They put him down at the 49, so a solid 5-yard gain there, second down and 5. Second and 5 coming up for the Colonials. Scoreless here. Just about a minute into the contest. And they're at the line. Everything in tight. One receiver here to the near side of the formation.
Double wing formation.
Yep. Hand off the first man.
Again, and he's going to roll ahead.
Keeps going and going to get down to the 41. And that was actually Roman Smith.
Yes.
So Smith gets another first down to the Uniontown 41 for 10.
Giving him 7 on that carry.
Smith, 149 yards and a touchdown on 33 carries coming into tonight.
2 first downs, 5 plays in for AG in this drive.
Yep, everything again with that wing team, motion man behind the formation, and they're going to get it, and tough sledding there, and Uniontown will drive him back. I believe that's Nasir Moore, and it is on that carry. They're going to give him maybe a loss on the play of 1.
Groom's in there quickly to decipher that one.
So second down and 11 now for the Colonials.
Second down and 11 yards to go for Uniontown. For Albert Gallatin.
Albert Gallatin's kept it on the ground thus far.
Coming in with the play is the sophomore quarterback for
Bronx Jameson. In that wing T look, one receiver, make a two out to the left side. Now Peg motions behind the formation. He gets the pitch. He's at the 40, cuts back at the 35, 30, 25, 20. Look out. And Peg is going to go in for the Albert Gallatin touchdown, 42-yard run. And Albert Gallatin on the board first, 6-0.
Wow. Impressive opening drive there for Albert Gallatin, all on the ground, culminated by that 42-yard quick pitch, got the edge and outran the Uniontown defense to the end zone. And that was Adam Pegg, their leading rusher.
300 yards coming in. That's his 5th touchdown of the season. And this extra point
is good.
So with 9:31 to go first quarter, it's Albert Gallatin 7 and Uniontown nothing. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Go see Jeff Varney at Wright Honda Uniontown if you're looking for a new vehicle and don't want to go through all the hassle. Just see Jeff Varney, General Sales Manager at Wright Honda in Uniontown. He's committed to making sure you get the best deal. Call Jeff Varney today, 724-812-2749, WrightHondaCars.com. U.S. Digestive Health welcomes Dr. Alyssa Lorenz. Dr. Lorenz grew up in Morgantown and has close relatives in Uniontown. She's a graduate of the WVU School of Medicine and completed her internal medicine residency in GI fellowship at WVU. Her extensive training will bring innovative approaches to GI health and to our community, and she is dedicated to personalized care. Call U.S. Digestive Health at 724-437-7677. We have the kickoff now, and it's Grooms.
Going to his right, has some room.
He's at the 35-40, still on his feet as he's going to go out up near the 45-yard line. So a good return there for the Red Raiders. And that last drive was brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care, championship level lawns. It was an Adam Pegg 42-yard touchdown run. And Albert Gallatin on the board first, 7-0.
Had a couple negative plays in that drive, but they were able to overcome those negative plays and just powered their way on a couple inside handoffs that led to that quick pitch out to the left and the touchdown run of 42 yards. So here's Grooms in the shotgun.
Yep. Good field position for the Red Raiders at their own 42. Here's the handoff to Walker, and not much there as he tries the right side, maybe a yard on the play, but that's it as Albert Gallatin had the edge sealed over there.
1 yard on the play will bring up 2nd and 9.
Second down and 9. Nice play out there on the left side of that Albert Gallatin defense. Just seal that edge on the inside handoff for the sweep right.
2nd and 9 now. Going to be another handoff.
Ranitu's going to be hitting the backfield.
Yeah,
wow.
He bumped into someone up front, and then the pile got him, and that'll be a yard loss back to the 42. Actually, yeah, make it to 2-yard loss to the 41. So Uniontown going backwards here, Gary.
That's Jeremiah Darnell at the bottom of that stack, and now we got an injured Red Raider. That's Ranitou down. That would be a huge loss for the Red Raiders.
And this injury timeout is being brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute. Services, relief is closer than you think. We'll take a break on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Joby's Golf, where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard in Uniontown. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for over 49 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and is a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681 for Joby's Golf.
Summer fun can be rough on your lawn. Brown patches, stubborn weeds, feeling defeated? Don't worry. Bartok Lawn Care is here to help, offering custom blended fertilization and weed control programs to revive your tired lawn. Also running incredible fall aeration and overseeding specials for new and existing customers. Locally owned and operated. Call Jared at 724-366-3303 or visit bartalklawncare.com for more information. So the Red Raiders have a third and long here after the injury timeout.
Back goes, that's not Grooms, that's Winfrey.
Winfrey at quarterback. He takes off, 45-50. Look out.
He's going to cut it back.
He's coming into the Albert Gallatin side. He's at the 35-30, 25-20, cuts back, still on his feet at the 15, and then an ankle tackle around the 15-yard line. That was by Caleb DeHaven. But what a run by Calvin Winfrey of about 44 yards.
He's from the 41-yard line down to the 15, so 35-9, 44-yard run by Calvin Winfrey. Nice play from the shotgun. Little mix-up there. Putting Winfrey in the backfield.
Yep, he's got the speed and a big gainer there for the Red Raiders. So 1st and 10. Uniontown down 7-0, 8:25 to go here in quarter number 1. And now we have the officials coming in.
Something's amiss. So let's see.
But there's no flags on the field.
Back to that injury. Ranatu did go off the field on his own power, although he looked shook. But we'll look to see if he comes back in.
Okay, so we're getting ready to play here.
Jerome's back in at quarterback.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, spreading it out here. Grooms going to dump it off. It's caught by Walker. Walker gets inside the 10, and they're going to put him down, looks like at the 9-yard line. So a positive gain of 6 there for the Red Raiders. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
So give Jameer Walker a reception for 6 yards. First pass completed by Grooms.
And now Winfrey back at quarterback.
They're taking turns.
Yep, an empty set. He's back and looking. Now he's going to step up and run. He's trying to get inside. He picked up about a yard or 2, it looks like, down to the 7, and that's it. So 2-yard pickup there. 3rd down and short now. And another player down. Is that Winfrey? There is an injured Uniontown player down.
Looks like he got, let me see who that is.
Well, while we find that out, this injury timeout is being brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute services. Relief is closer than you think. We'll pause here. AG leading Uniontown 7-0 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Caring Mission Home Care. Do you or someone you know need a home support? Let Caring Mission Home Care be your solution. They provide assistance with daily living activities. Caring Mission employs insured aides and now offers certified dementia practitioners for in-home Alzheimer's care. Caring Mission Home Care at 724-439-7656 or visit thecaringmission.com for more information. So big play here, 3rd down and 2. Uniontown on the drive down to the 7-yard line.
With a 3rd and 2. And it is Grooms back at quarterback. 2 receivers, make it 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Now here comes Grooms, right side. Grooms spins.
Flag thrown in.
Yep, right at the 10-yard line. Wow. Grooms got down to probably about the 2-yard line, but
it's going to be a hold. Wow. Had the first down. That's going to be called back, I'm afraid. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 12 as opposed to a 3rd and 2. They're debating it again.
We had a lot of that last week. Wow. Yep, so it goes back. So a holding penalty on the Red Raiders here.
Huge penalty.
That is. So the ball back at the 17 now, 3rd down and long. As the Red Raiders down 7-0. We have 7:08 to go in the first quarter.
Third down and 12 yards to go for
And the Red Raiders come up. Grooms in the shotgun. It's an empty set. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Grooms takes it. He's going to run with it, looking for a block. He's
Got
the
the
15,
corner.
10, 5, loses the
bounds.
football, but it goes out of bounds. He got lucky there, Gary.
He did, and I think he got the first down at the 5-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 5. He's not allowed to get that extra yard with the fumble. I don't believe. It looks like they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, they're putting him at the 2-yard line.
Wow, so that went from the
17
down to the 2, but
15.
he fumbled it forward.
Yeah.
They gave him the ball at the 2, so 15-yard run by Grooms. That eliminated the penalty real quick.
It did. So the ball is at the 2. First and goal for the Red Raiders at the Albert Gallatin 2-yard line.
Well,
Was that
and it was a warning.
a sideline warning for Uniontown? Okay. So here we go. First and goal. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun, empty set for Grooms. And there's a flag before the play begins.
Oh, that's another killer.
False start. So first the holding penalty, now a false start on the Red Raiders. Just can't have these kind of mistakes.
Down there in scoring zone on the 2-yard line and get a 5-yard penalty that's going to make it first and goal from the 7.
Yep, just can't have those kind of things. Those could be drive killers.
And he moved that all the way out to the 12. Well, they're moving it back to the 7.
I was going to say.
Wow. He had that 10 steps in his brain.
So it's first and goal from the 7 now. And they spread it out. 2 receivers left, 3 to the right. Now a sidecar, and we have another whistle.
What now? Offside against Albert Gallatin.
Albert Gallatin.
So take it
Back
give
to
it
the 2.
Yeah.
So the 5, they just got the 5 yards back that they lost to the Red Raiders. Both teams committing penalties here.
Wow.
So back to the 2-yard line, first and goal again from the 2. And they spread it out. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Grooms try to go right, nothing there. Then he's going to be taken down for the sack back at the 10.
Wow. So that's going to be a loss of 8 yards.
And that was J.J. Perrine in on the sack there for the Colonials. So the ball back to the 9 now. And Uniontown takes the timeout. Down 7-0 with 6:23 to go here in the first quarter. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Two Brothers Pizza. Are you ready to indulge in the best pizza around? Are you looking for a lunch or dinner spot with all of your favorite Italian classics, coupled with mouth-watering daily specials? Then it's time to visit 2G Brothers Pizza, located at 123 Matthew Drive in Uniontown. Specials and customer favorites include Thursday Sicilian-style pizza and Saturday's chicken parmesan. Call 724-439-5600 today and let 2G Brothers handle the rest. Your taste buds will be glad you did.
7-0 in favor of Albert Gallatin. The Red Raiders at the 8-yard line now with a second and goal. Grooms in the shotgun by himself, again spreading it out. Trips to the right. Now they motion a man to the right. The play going right. Here's Grooms trying to get to the edge. He's at the 10. He's at the 5, and he'll be pushed out. Out of bounds, just shy. Looks like the 1 or 2 yard line they put him down. That's where it'll be third and goal.
That's just pure speed. He just gets the couple blocks on the outside and beats that edge rusher to the corner and just inside the 1 yard line. So that was an 8-yard gain that time for Grooms. Makes it third and goal inside the 1.
Third and goal. The Red Raiders come to the line. They get
flip everyone around.
Looks like a Chinese fire drill. Now ball, it was snapped.
Oh my gosh!
And there's
another penalty.
Yep, dropped the ball.
Illegal motion.
Yep, Grooms dropped it. Then there's the penalty, and he was stopped short.
They might decline it. I don't know.
Well, penalties have been the killer here for the Red Raiders.
This drive was so promising down to the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. And now they're looking at possibly 4th and goal. Let's see what the Albert Gallatin coaching staff decides. It's either 4th and goal from the 1-foot line or 1-yard line, or it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 6.
And this drive was all set up by the 44-yard run by Calvin Winfrey.
And the running game has been Winfrey and Grooms.
Yep.
From that quarterback position.
Yep, Cam Dugan not playing tonight, out with an injury.
And let's see what the decision was. They're going to push him back 5.
Okay, so it'll be 3rd and goal as the ball. So the ball goes back to the 6-yard line now.
3rd penalty for 20 yards, all on this drive for Uniontown.
3rd and goal from the 6. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. Empty set for Grooms. A motion man to the left. Here comes Grooms going to the left. Grooms, he's going to throw it. There's another flag down. It's incomplete as it was intended for Michael Thomas, but we have another flag.
And another one late thrown by the referee from the back behind Grooms. It could be a late hit on him. Let's see what the call's going to be. That was 3rd and goal from the 6. And they're talking to Albert Gallatin again. So what do we got? We either got holding or he wants 4th down. They're going to decline this one, I would believe. Fourth and goal now from the 6th. They're not bringing out the kicker. Well, that would be Ranatu, and we saw him go off with an injury. So
they're going to go for it. Winfrey back. He's going to go. Let's see here. He's going to be the quarterback. He's going to be the quarterback now. Yep. They're getting everything set. Grooms out at the receiver position.
Just a little disorganized on his plays.
Spreading it out again. 5 wide receivers again. 3 left, 2 to the right. Winfrey is the quarterback now. He's dancing around. Now he's going to take off with it at the 10, and he's taken down.
At the 7-yard line.
And that's it. So the ball goes over on down. So Uniontown, such a promising start there, Gary, but the penalties kill it, and Albert Gallatin will get the ball back, leading 7-0, 5:52 to go, and they're going to start deep in their own territory.
So they held the ball for almost 4 minutes, but nothing to show for it. Well, a lot of stoppage of play with penalties, out of bounds plays, turnover on downs. That's the same as any other turnover.
Here comes a pitch. And coming up the right side over the 10 is
block in the back there. We can see that from up here.
That was Caleb DeHaven on the run there for Albert Gallatin.
That's going to go back.
Yeah, he got up to about the 15, but another penalty.
So we saw this last week, TJ. They must have got their flags laundered because they're using them much more again.
That whole Uniontown series down there near the thing, there was a penalty on every play, I think.
Yes, there was. Well, that's, I believe, but for that run by Winfrey, that's 5 penalties in the last 6 plays.
Wow. So the ball is at the 7 now.
Half the distance.
Yep. So it's...
Well, they got it back to the line of scrimmage. There's a pitch out again.
That's Moore with it, and he's going to get up around the 10, then he'll be driven back. So it looks like they're going to give him to the 11, so about a 4-yard pickup there for Nasir Moore. Second down coming. Jamari Walker on the stop for the Red Raiders.
So give him, 4?
Yep, to the 11. So second down coming up here for the Colonials.
Look for Pegg to get involved here again. Had that long 42-yard run.
Bronx Jamison, the quarterback, 5'11", 165-pound sophomore. He's under center. They have that wing T and one receiver out here to the near side.
They're going to bring.
Here comes, this is Jamison, and look at it run. He's up to midfield, still on his feet, and into Uniontown territory. That is actually Roman Smith, down to the Uniontown 45, and that is a pickup of 44 yards for the sophomore Roman Smith.
His second carry. Now he has 51 yards on 2 carries.
That's what we've seen so far in this game, Gary. Big plays, a couple big plays on each side.
And Albert Gallatin taking advantage of theirs, but Uniontown unable to put any points up. So, third first down for Albert Gallatin.
And here comes Jamison.
He's wide open.
And DeHaven dropped it. That was wide open. Caleb DeHaven dropped that. That would have been a touchdown. So it's
nobody
second
back
down.
there for the Red Raider defense.
Not at all. So the Red Raiders get a big break there. So it'll be second down for Albert Gallatin. They're up 7-0, 4:28 to go here in this first quarter.
Beautifully designed play. Just had everybody fooled on the defensive side. Just put a little too much on that one.
So second down for AG.
And
the first man gets it. This is going to be Gooseman, and he gets down inside the 40.
I think that's number 2. Who is that?
Gooseman.
I think that was number 2, wasn't it?
That is Gooseman, number 2.
You're right. I have him as number 6 on my. Yeah, I got it.
He got down to the 37. Third down.
Gain of 8.
Yes. Third down. Receiver to the left. Everything else is in tight. There's Peg goes around the formation. Now the first man gets that's Gooseman again. First down and more as he's down close to the 30. They're going to put him down at the 32, so about a 5-yard pickup there, and AG moves the sticks again. Michael Thomas the stop for the Red Raiders.
So AG keeps the drive alive.
Ball's at the 32 of Uniontown as the Colonials on the march again, leading 7-0 at the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Here's the pitch. This is the man that came around the formation. And that's going to be, it looks like that's DeHaven, and he is going to get into the end zone. That's Caleb DeHaven. So he redeems himself after dropping the wide open pass. And Albert Gallatin on the board again, 13-0.
32-yard run on that pitch out and just breaks containment and breaks a couple tackles going all the way down the sideline to score the AG touchdown.
So they have a 42-yard run by Peg, and now 32 yards by DeHaven. And now for the extra point. And the extra point is good. That's Sam Evans makes the extra point. 3:44 to go, first quarter. It's Albert Gallatin 14 and Uniontown nothing. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Visit the haunting world of the Hill Family Hostel House. Experience sinister sideshows and eerie exhibits in the Twisted Nightmare Freak Show and journey into the heart of terror on the trail, all at Haunted Hills Estate, located at 236 Rolling Hills Estate Road in Uniontown. Haunted Hills offers $5 off Fridays with high school football ticket stubs and discounts on Sundays for students. Visit hauntedhillsestate.com for dates and hours of operation, attraction details, and more. 3 attractions, 1 location. Visit if you dare.
UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurances accepted, experienced therapists, convenient location and hours. Part of the community? Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access at 724-437-7500.
And we're back here at Bill Power Stadium. We have the kickoff here And the Red Raiders, this is Winfrey with it. Flag down behind the play. Winfrey still on his feet. And he's going to get up to the 30, and he'll be tackled there. But there is a penalty flag. And as I mentioned, we're back here. Our last scoring drive there. It was brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care, the experts in lawn care. It was a Caleb DeHaven 32-yard run with the Sam Evans extra point.
That's going to be another debilitating penalty against the Red Raiders. It's going to start them well back in their own territory, a illegal block or a hold. Let's see what the call is. Against Uniontown is going to push them back probably to about the 10-yard line.
And so the penalties continue to mount, and
4 penalties, 30 yards, but those 3 down at the goal line were killers.
They were huge, yep. So the ball will be taken back to
the 10.
The 10-yard line here. This is where the Red Raiders will start, down 14-0, 3:32 to go here in this first quarter. 3 receive. Now they motion Walker.
And
he
another
gets
penalty.
the handoff.
That's a legal motion.
Yep.
They weren't set.
2 flags.
They might decline that one because it's a negative play.
Yep.
And there is a flag on the play.
Yep, Walker took that jet handoff.
It looks like he lost a couple yards, or at least 1. They're going to decline it, I'll bet. Take the down. If you're smart.
So it's 3rd down now. And the ball's at the 9-yard line, so they did lose a yard.
Send the man in motion again. He resets in the backfield, and this is Walker up the middle now, inside trap, and he's got nothing.
Nope. Handoff from Grooms and Albert Gallatin all over that.
Give him 2 maybe.
Yeah, it looks like they did put it back to the 11.
Red Raiders will bring up 3rd and 9.
So now it's 3rd and 9 for Uniontown. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and it's been all AG, 14-0. On a pair of touchdown runs, Adam Pegg from 42 and Caleb DeHaven from 32. Trips here to the near side, double receivers to the right, another empty set. And this is Winfrey. He's going to air it out, and he has Walker. And Walker has a step. Walker, he's at the 20, the 15, cuts to the outside of the 10, and he is in for the Uniontown touchdown. Jamari Walker, that is 89 yards, Gary.
Wow.
Big answer there for the Red Raiders.
Grooms 2 for 2. Walker in his second reception, that was 89 yards for the touchdown, and we've got action here at Bill Power Stadium.
So Winfrey to Walker, an 89-yard touchdown pass.
And it looks like Ranatu is back out there for the extra point, so hopefully he's okay. So
Uniontown answers. Ranatu for the extra point. And it's good. 2:25 to go. First quarter. And it is Albert Gallatin 14, Uniontown 7. And you're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Looking for a dentist, Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Marcon Building Supply. Marcon Building Supply has provided the tri-state area with ready-mix concrete and building supplies for decades. Family-owned and operated. and built on a foundation of trust, integrity, and exceptional quality. Marcon is your local leader for ready-mix concrete, precast lumber, tools, electrical, plumbing, lawn care, and general building supply needs. Visit the store at Markleysburg or call Marcon at 724-329-5542. Marcon Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home building and construction needs. As
Moore gets it for Albert Gallatin. He's going to get a nice return up to about the 40-yard line. So good field position here for the Colonials as they lead 14-7 with 2:14 to go. And our last scoring drive, again, brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care done right. Calvin Winfrey, an 89-yard touchdown pass to Jamari Walker with David Ranitu's extra point, and the Red Raiders on the board down 14-7.
Well, they couldn't get in from the 2, but they got in from 89.
They did.
And let's see if they can stop AG. Now, 2 drives by Albert Gallatin have both resulted in touchdowns. Uniontown did have some negative plays on defense, but have given up 2 very long runs.
And there was a penalty as well, Gary. I just saw the flag at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep, so let's see what the call is here. Again, we want to thank our live video stream sponsors tonight.
Oh, he's injected. Who was it?
I don't know. We're going to have to find out. Yeah, it was whoever it was for Albert Gallatin got ejected from the game.
Wow. Not sure who that was. I thought he said 22. No 22 on the roster.
Is it right here? Is it number 11? Number 11 walking off the field. Is that Nasir Moore? I'm thinking it might be him because he's walking off the field right now.
As a result of the penalty, the spot of the ball is brought back.
So it looks like Nasir Moore has been ejected from the game. As he's walking off the locker room. Yeah.
Wow. He needs to stay with his team.
So the ball
moved back to the 27-yard line. Yep. Will be 1st and 10.
And as I was in the special thanks to our live video stream sponsor tonight, Zen's Construction Warehouse and Uniontown Detailing. As we get ready for action here, 2:14 to go in the first quarter, 14-7. Albert Gallatin leads Uniontown. It's TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, Billy Dice on the camera. It's homecoming. Homecoming queen will be announced at halftime. And here we go. First down for AG. Got a receiver each way here. Now there's going to be the pitch.
Wow,
this is
open.
DeHaven again. 40, 45. Cuts at the 50. Still on his feet. And DeHaven, they'll finally get him at the Uniontown 46-yard line. But another big gain of 27 yards for Caleb DeHaven.
Wow.
Caleb DeHaven, the ball carrier on the play. And the ball is advanced to the Uniontown Red Raider territory.
So that gives DeHaven 3 carries and 60 yards.
And he came into tonight with 120.
70 yards.
Yeah, he's had a big game. And plus the big the 32-yard touchdown run, the second score for AG. So it's 1st and 10 for the Colonials. They're on the march again here. And the first man's going to get it. He'll be swallowed up back to the line of scrimmage. And we'll see when they unpile
who that was. And they've had a lot of success on the outside, not much on the inside. That's Guzman.
Yep, T. Guzman. So no gain, 2nd down and 10.
And number 77, Gary Smitley, no gain on the play, 2nd down.
Clock continues to wind down to 1:10 left here in the first quarter.
A double wing formation again.
And 1 receiver each way. And there's going to be the pitch.
No,
this is Pegg.
Yes, it is.
Pegg. He's at the 30, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 30, down to the 32-yard line. But that's a pickup of 14 and a first down for the Colonials.
So just his second carry, and he has 56 yards. Good ball handling by the quarterback, Bronx Jamison. He just rides that belly in the middle, bringing the linebackers in with the fake, and then very little resistance on the outside. Big gain so far for Albert Gallatin.
30 seconds left, and here's the handoff.
That's Gooseman, I believe.
Yep, he'll get down to about the 27.
Give him 5 or 4. Let's see what they give him.
No, that was Smith again, Roman Smith on the carry. Yep.
Okay. So give
Dean
him
on the stop.
5. We'll give him 5.
Yep, down to the 27, and that will do it for the first quarter. So after one here at Bill Power Stadium, it is Albert Gallatin 14 and Uniontown 7. We'll be back with the second quarter. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howe Notary Services, LLC, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howe Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Fayette County Recorder of Deeds John Marietta would like to wish all of our local high school football teams a great season. His office is located inside the Fayette County Courthouse on East Main Street in Uniontown. To contact the Recorder of Deeds John Marietta, please phone 724-430-1238. Have a great high school football and fall season from Fayette County Recorder of Deeds John Marietta.
And back here at Bill Power Stadium as we get ready for the second quarter. It's 14-7. Albert Gallatin leads Uniontown. TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, and Billy Dice on the camera as we get set for quarter number 2. As we'll do a recap here of the first quarter scoring in just a moment. AG with the ball and a second down here. Now going right to left. And this is Pegg. Pegg with it inside the 10, still on his feet inside the 5, and he's down to about the 2-yard line. And now Uniontown comes out of there with it, but the officials say that he was down.
And that was from the
27, so that was about a 25-yard pickup.
So that gives him 71 yards on 3 carries.
Adam Pegg, the junior for AG.
And big chunks being turned against the Red Raiders on the outside. Perimeter runs have been dynamic for Albert Gallatin, and this is going to be first and goal from the 3.
So the Colonials threatening again. Now Jamison's going to keep it, and he is into the end zone. And that's Bronx Jamison with the score, and Albert Gallatin on the board again, now 20-7.
Just 2 plays into the second quarter. One big chunk run by Pegg, and then quarterback Jamison just pushes it over from 3 yards out to add to the Albert Gallatin lead, making it 20-7 with the extra point to come.
And Evans makes the extra point, but we have a flag. This looks like it's on Uniontown. The one official on the far side ran, looks like offside.
That'll be declined, I would think.
Let's see.
Unless it's a dead ball penalty, which it is in high school, if it was a jump. But if he lined up offside, it's not a dead ball. Of course, AG may take it and then try for 2. Let's see what's going to happen.
Another discussion now coming over to the Albert Gallatin side. 20-7 is our score. 11:22 to go here in the second quarter, just underway in the second quarter.
They're going to go for two.
Yep. Ball goes half the distance to the goal, so
1.5 yard line.
AG brings the offense, back out.
Might see the same play. Jamison quarterback sneak. Worked for the touchdown.
Yeah, everything's in tight. One receiver out to the right side.
Handed inside.
Yep, and it's going to be good for the conversion. I believe that's going to be Gooseman. So with the 2-point conversion, it's now 22-7 in favor of Albert Gallatin with 11:22 to go in the second. And you're watching the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Davis & Davis has represented people and not insurance companies. We at Davis & Davis and all our lawyers have experience in litigating or settling personal injury claims, medical malpractice cases, and wrongful death actions together with domestic, real estate, workers' compensation, estate practices, and municipal law experience. Throughout the decades of work, Davis & Davis has successfully represented thousands of cases in local, state, and federal courts. For more information on how to contact Davis & Davis, phone 724-437-2799.
And we're back here at Bill Power Stadium, 22-7. Albert Gallatin leads Uniontown. And that summary was brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care and its championship level lawns. It was Bronx Jamison, a 3-yard touchdown run, and T. Gooseman, a 2-point conversion run, making it 22-7 in favor of the Colonials.
The Colonials have scored on all 3 of their possessions. Red Raiders not able to stop them on defense yet.
So Evans kicks it off, and this one will be fielded.
Grooms.
Oh, and he slips. The turf monster got him right around the 25-yard line. And so that's where the 26, that's where the Red Raiders will start now with 11:16 to go here in this second quarter.
Running attack for the Uniontown Red Raiders. Grooms 3 carries for 16 yards. Calvin Winfrey 3 carries for 47 yards have been the leaders on the ground from that quarterback position.
So let's see if the Red Raiders can get something going here, Gary.
We saw that 89-yard touchdown pass the last time the Red Raiders had it, so I'm sure Albert Gallatin will keep somebody deep now.
Yep, we got 2 receivers each way here for the Red Raiders.
Ranitu's back in there.
He gets the handoff going to the left and nothing.
Wow.
Then, Albert Gallatin was in the backfield there.
Not sure I like that side to side. There's no chance there for Ranatu to turn it upfield. He's going to lose 6.
And that was Xavier Rice who got into the backfield for the Colonials, and it's a loss back to the 19-yard line. So again, the Red Raiders going backwards here. Between penalties and negative plays, it's been a killer for Uniontown. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Another empty set. Here comes a motion man. This is going to be Grooms. Grooms fights off the first tackler, still on his feet. Dances, now goes back to the left, and Grooms
ends up getting 2 yards.
Yep, all that for 2 yards to the 21, where it'll be third down now.
Made a bunch of people miss, but just not able to get that upfield for any kind of a positive gain.
So third down for the Red Raiders. They need to get to the 36 for the first down. Trips to the right, and they got twin receivers to the left side. Another empty set here. And another
screen.
Yep, that's a screen to Ranatu at another quarterback. That's Nate Heiss is in there now at quarterback. He came in.
That's a loss on the play of 5. 4th and 20.
That's the third quarterback we've seen. We've seen Grooms, Ranitou, and now Grooms, Winfrey, and Heiss. And now we have a Uniontown player down. And this injury timeout is being brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute services. Relief is closer than you think.
So those negative plays, as you said, TJ, that whole series there was negative. And
yeah, and as we said, Gary, it's either been negative plays or penalties have just killed the Red Raiders here. And the injured player still down.
You can't get a number over there, but he's not much movement.
No. And it's 22-7, 9:33 to go in the second quarter. And we will take a break, and we'll be back with more of the here on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Two Brothers Tree and Stump Services promises top quality, guaranteed. Looking for a reliable, licensed, and insured contractor? You're in the right place. Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is dedicated to provide top-notch services at affordable prices. They have many years of experience in a wide range of industries and always get the job done right. Feel free to get in touch with them anytime, day or night. Call 724-415-9183 for Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. That stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about. Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Draver Township is Sprouse Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to Sprouseinsurance.com. Erie Rate Lock is not guaranteed. Continued insurance coverage is not available in all states.
Score big savings when you shop at Reese Warehouse in Smithfield with great pricing on furniture and appliances from such manufacturers as Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Furniture by Flex Steel and Ashley, to name a few, comfortable Serta bedding, and more. All at great pricing. Reese Warehouse, your community choice winner, is one of the best places to buy appliances. Shop Monday from 9 to 7, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday until 6, and Saturday 9 to 5. Reese Warehouse, the superstore in Smithfield. And our injured player's still down. It's looking a little concerning over there.
Yeah,
they're going to bring a stretcher out.
Stretcher coming out onto the field.
Hate to see that.
You know, we are stopped here at 9:33 of the second quarter, 22-7. It's Albert Gallatin leading Uniontown. TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, and we have Billy Dice behind the camera. And our video stream tonight is brought to you by Zen's Construction Warehouse and Uniontown Detailing. We thank them and all of our sponsors.
But our thoughts now are entirely with the injured player here on the field at Bill Power Stadium. Both teams taking a knee as the training staff and paramedics take no chances with this type of a situation and trying to make sure that all the precautions are taken and this individual is treated with the utmost care.
Let's see here. I've had to pull out the binoculars, so we'll see if I can get a number here.
Well, Ranitou caught the pass, and it was out there in that flat area. And that pass from Heiss, kind of like a screen out to the left side, and the play was doomed from the get-go as the Albert Gallatin Colonials sniffed it out and caught that play for another loss. So Ranitou was injured earlier, but we're not sure if that's him out there now or another Red Raider.
Yeah, it's hard to see. I still can't see with everybody in the stretcher and everyone around the injured player.
It's kind of a hush over the stadium as everyone has the same concerns, whether you're from Uniontown or Albert Gallatin. It's a
big rivalry game.
Yeah,
and a lot of these people, these kids and players, coaches know each other.
Taking the correct precautions to make sure they secure the individual before they transfer them to the stretcher.
Yeah, hopefully nothing is seriously wrong, but like you said, Gary, you can't chance it. You got to take all the precautions possible.
Recapping things in the scoring side, the Albert Gallatin Colonials with 3 touchdowns, one at 9:31 of the first quarter, one at 3:44 of the first quarter, and in the second play of the second quarter, 11:22. Extra point good on the first 2 and a 2-point conversion on the third. And Uniontown with the long 89-yard pass at 2:25 to go in the first quarter. Extra point was good to make it 14-7 at that time. But that last score by Albert Gallatin has stretched their lead to 22-7, and that was at the 11:22 mark. But the Red Raiders have run a couple plays on this drive, and it's now 9:33 to go here in the second with our score 22-7. But no one's really looking at the scoreboard right now.
They have the injured player on the stretcher. And we mentioned, Gary, about taking precautions. Helmet is still on. Didn't try to take it off or anything. I still can't see any numbers yet. Maybe once they start heading off the field, I'll be able to see here.
Now the Red Raider team's all going to come out and
I was going to say now, in a delay like this, and now both teams are going to have to try to get refocused, to play football after something like this happens. That's always tough. And those scores, you gave some of the number. The first score for Albert Gallatin was an Adam Pegg 42-yard run, then a Caleb DeHaven 32-yard run.
Both teams showing the proper respect here.
Going out there.
It is just a game.
It is. The only Uniontown score was Calvin Winfrey, an 89-yard touchdown pass to Jamari Walker, and then Bronx Jamison, a 3-yard run for AG.
He's giving some thumbs up, I think.
It is Ranitou then, I think. I think so. I think it's number 5. It's hard for me to see, but I'm pretty sure it's number 5 on the side of the jersey.
Well, that just puts a hush on the whole night, but Uniontown's going to be looking at a 4th down and looks like 22 yards from their own 18-yard line. They're going to have to give it back to Albert Gallatin here, who have scored on all 3 of their possessions in the first half. That's down at the 16-yard line.
And now it's tough, as we just said. You got to try after something like that, try to get refocused and try to go back out and continue playing, and that's tough.
They should take some time to stretch to avoid any other injuries.
And coming up at halftime, we will have our halftime stats, and they'll be brought to you by the Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market.
And the coaches are going to send the AG players down the field to kind of stretch out a little bit. Red Raiders should be doing the same.
And also at halftime, they'll have the homecoming queen announced. So the ball will be at the 17-yard line here when play resumes.
It was a 3rd down and about 16 yards And coming in quickly was Nate Heiss at quarterback. The Red Raiders tried to set up a screen to the left. And we believe that was Ranatu who caught the ball. We're speculating, but pretty sure that he was the injured player. As he caught the ball, several Albert Gallatin Colonials were right inside his chin strap and took him to the ground really quickly for a loss on the play of 5 yards. But we don't want to speculate on what the injury was,
and hopefully nothing serious. And they just took all the precautions necessary. And it looks like both teams are going to be getting ready to go back out onto the field here. Both are back on the sidelines.
And the officials talking it over on how they're going to resume play here momentarily.
So we're 22-7, 9:33 to go here. I wonder if we can get a score of our other game. I just blanked. What is it? Oh, Laurel Highlands and Mount Pleasant. I was like, oh, can't think now all of a sudden. Let's see if we can maybe get a score of that game here. As it looks like we're going to be getting ready for action here in just a few moments. Let me see here if I can get a score.
I'm trying to get it on mine.
It looks like it's
Laurel Highlands 14, Mount Pleasant 7.
Yep, they're at halftime. And there's also, let me see here, there's also another game.
Not sure what the officiating staff is discussing at this point. Just trying to get this action back underway. I think maybe they were just waiting for the injured player to be completely removed and the ambulance gone, but they keep looking over to the area where that would be occurring. But they have not resumed play here. It's 8 o'clock in the evening. We've got an hour in of football, and we still have a lot of second quarter action to go.
Well, we'll step off here, Gary, and we'll just wait and see. And when play resumes, we'll come back. It's 22-7. Albert Gallatin leads Uniontown. 9:33 to go here in the second quarter, and we're in a delay right now after we had an injured player for Uniontown. So stay with us here on the WMBS Facebook page. It's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. All right, we're back here at Bill Power Stadium. 9:33 to go here in the second quarter. It's Albert Gallatin 22 and Uniontown 7, as it looks like play is going to resume now after the injury here. And we're assuming they must have had to wait for some of the trainers or to come back onto the field here. And we are going to get ready to go here. It is Uniontown ball. It's 4th down, and the Red Raiders are going to punt
from their own 17-yard line, and it's 4th and 22. Nice punt away.
And that is C-Rock is punting.
No one back there for Albert Gallatin.
And it'll be down at the 42 of AG. So that's where they'll start 1st and 10, leading 22-7.
9:21 remaining in the half.
So with 9:21 remaining, Albert Gallatin will come out for their 4th possession. And the Red Raider defense needs to buckle it up here a little bit. Try to force a 3 and out, or at least a non-scoring drive. Jamison under center.
Yep. 1st and 10 for the Colonials.
He's back. They're going deep.
Going deep, and it's
going to be an interference.
Yep, there's the flag. That was going to probably be on Grooms, and the receiver that fell down was Luke Wilson.
Looks like they may have just got their feet tangled up, but there's going to be an interference call, and that'll be a 15-yard penalty, 6th penalty on Uniontown, and that's going to be a total of 47 yards in penalties, and another 1st down for Albert Gallatin.
Yep, just too many penalties again tonight here for the Red Raiders, and it's cost them dearly, especially on that one drive.
That brings it all the way into Uniontown territory at the 44-yard line.
Where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Colonials. 1st and 10, here we go. And the handoff. And this is Gooseman, and he's going to get down to the 35.
9-yard gain.
Gooseman, a junior, 6', 200-pound junior for the Colonials. Ball's at the 35 now. 2nd down for Albert Gallatin.
Got to play off with no penalty, TJ.
That's the first time, right? It seems like it, the way it's been going. Here we go, 2nd down. That wing tee, one receiver out to the right side. And this is going to be Gooseman again.
He'll have the first
30, 25, still on his feet, takes Uniontown players, and he's going to get down to about the 21-yard line. That turns into a 14-yard pickup for T. Gooseman and another Colonial 1st down.
That's 7 first downs in the first half for Albert Gallatin. And 14 yards gives him 41 for the first half.
8:23 to go here in the second quarter. 22-7 Albert Gallatin, and they are driving again there at the Uniontown 21 with a 1st down. Got a receiver out here to the near side. And this is Pegg. He's going to get the pitch. He's at the 20, 15, and he's going to get down to about the 10. That was Nate Heiss who took him down from behind, but not before an 11-yard pickup and another 1st down.
So Pegg with 4 carries and 72 yards in the first half.
So it'll be 1st and goal now for AG.
Right at the 10-yard line.
Right at the 10. As they come up to the line, they put a receiver each way here. Jamison up under center. Here's the give to DeHaven, all kind of running room. He's trying to get to the edge. He's at the 5, and a nice tackle there by the Red Raiders.
DeHaven, the ball carrier on the play, tackled by Uniontown's number 14, Settles.
Nice tackle there by David
Settles. Yeah, he came flying in there.
He gained a yard after all that.
So he gets to the 9 where it's 2nd and goal. DeHaven had some green there trying to get to the edge, but a nice job by Settles to get in there and make that stop, saved a touchdown, most likely. 2nd and goal now from the 9.
Up the middle.
And Jamison's going to keep it.
Oh, that's good.
He's got room, and he gets into the end zone easy.
Fake.
Bronx Jamison, a 9-yard run. And Albert Gallatin on the board again. Now 28-7. That's Jamison's 2nd touchdown. The other one was at the beginning of this quarter for 3 yards. This one is 9 yards.
And adds on to the 22-7 lead, making it now 28-7, and another Red Raider is down.
Let me see. Here's mine. Been reading my injury thing a lot tonight, and this injury timeout brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute services. Relief is closer than you think.
So the Red Raider still down. He's going to get it. No, that's an Albert Gallatin player. Wow.
58.
He's going to jog off.
Let me see.
Maybe just a cramp. So our apologies.
That looks like it was Aiden Garcia, number 58 for Albert Gallatin.
Kicking team on for the extra point.
Sam Evans on now for the extra point.
Trying to make it 29-7.
And the extra point is good. 6:35 to go, 2nd quarter. Albert Gallatin 29, Uniontown 7. Back with more on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Looking for fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening. Sandy Howe Notary Services, LLC, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays 9 to 5. Sandy Howe Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
So once again, Albert Gallatin with the possession and the score. So Uniontown has not been able to stop the Albert Gallatin offense on any of their possessions. And it's really been the running game that's been completely dominant for Albert Gallatin. They have 0 yards passing.
And that was a Bronx Jamison 9-yard run with the extra point by Sam Evans. And this is Settles now for Uniontown, and he goes out of bounds around the 35 here on the near sideline. And that drive summary was brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care Championship Level Lawns. So the Red Raiders need to get something going here. Decent field position at their own 35, but they're down 29-7.
A lot of time left here
Plenty
in the second
time.
quarter, but Red Raiders have got to show positive momentum on the offensive side. And it's a little slow getting out there to the ball, so see if they have a play called from the sideline.
So shotgun here, motion man coming to the right side. And this is Grooms, and it is caught. No, incomplete. The intended receiver was Taylor Galloway.
And Grooms kind of falling backwards on that. Couldn't get enough on it to get it out there to Galloway. So it's the first incompletion for Grooms.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Red Raiders. 6:20 to go, second quarter, and they're down 29-7. As they get set at the line here. 3 receivers to the left side, 2 to the near side. Empty set. And this is Heiss back in at quarterback. He takes off with it. 35, still on his feet, and then he's going to be swarmed and driven back. And I think they'll just call this maybe a 1-yard loss on the play, and that's it to the 34. So 3rd down and 11 coming up. So we've seen Grooms, Winfrey, and Heiss at quarterback tonight. And Cam Dugan out with an injury.
So another long 3rd down for Uniontown. So Heiss gets -1 on that carry.
And he stays in at quarterback. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right side. 3rd and 11. Empty set here. Heiss, a low snap, drops it, picks it up, and we had a flag.
He went to his knee.
Oh, no flag. Yep, so he is down.
Tried to pick it up, but was on one knee, so that's an automatic down right there, and it's going to bring up 4th again. Reverse action on the offensive side of the ball for Uniontown.
That was a loss back to the 29-yard line.
6 yards.
Yep. And now the punt team will come on. It'll be Nathan Searock to punt. So again, negative plays by the Red Raiders. They're going to have to punt. Searock gets it away, and it will go out of bounds. Let's see where they're going to put it. Right around the 40. It'll be the Albert Gallatin 40, and that's where the Colonials start. 4:43 before the half, and it's a 29-7 advantage for AG.
So Albert Gallatin has struck quickly. They've struck often. So the Red Raider defense needs to try to get off the field here at least once in the first half.
Yep, been all Colonials here.
But for that 89-yard pass that the Red Raiders were able to put up on the board.
Yeah, everything getting tight here now. And taking the snap was I thought it was Gooseman, had me faked out. And they're going to get up to about midfield. Looks like this is going to be a first down. That was DeHaven.
DeHaven?
Caleb DeHaven, yep, number 88. He took the snap.
It's a single wing offense that they deployed there.
And again, I thought it was Gooseman, but it wasn't.
5 carries for 81 yards for DeHaven.
1st and 10 for the Colonials right at midfield. And everything is in tight again here.
He'll be a fake, and he'll come around the outside here pretty soon. Here he comes.
This is Gooseman with it now. Tries to get to the outside. Look out, 45-40, and he'll be run out of bounds around the 35. That was Wyatt Dean pushed him out.
And they're going to call late hit out of bounds. Wow, I don't think that was correct. He needed some help to get out of bounds, and he didn't really hit him hard.
Yeah.
He just pushed him out of bounds. They're going to call that another 15-yard penalty to add on to a 17-yard run? 16-yard
Yeah, they were right at midfield, yep.
And that was Gooseman, right?
Yep, and that was Wyatt Dean on the stop. I agree with you, Gary. It didn't look like he did anything bad there after that, but the officials saw it another way.
Wow. It's another penalty against the Red Raiders. That's their 7th penalty. And that's going to be 72 yards in penalties.
Wow. Just way too many. And the crazy thing is we're not even at halftime yet. So the ball goes the whole way down to the 19 now. Another snap right to DeHaven. He takes off on the right side, gets out of a tackle, then he'll be swarmed around the 15-yard line. They'll give him the 14, so about a 5-yard pickup there for Caleb DeHaven.
6 carries for 86 yards for DeHaven. I'll have to get out my abacus to figure out this total rushing yards in the first half. I'm out of toes and fingers.
So it's 2nd down for the Colonials. They lead 29-7, 3:10, the clock moving here in the second quarter. Only one receiver in the slot here to the left. Everything else is in tight. And it's Gooseman as the quarterback. He takes the direct snap, and he'll go forward about a yard or two. And that's about it, as he ran straight ahead.
Give him.
And it looks like they gave him a yard to the 13. Where it'll be 3rd down now. Now Jamison coming back in at quarterback. So 3rd down for the Colonials here. Got a receiver out to the near side of the field. Everything else with the wing T. And here's the handoff. And not much there for Gooseman. Gets about another yard or two down to the 11.
Actually got pretty close to the first down there.
Got about 2. They put him down at the 11. And it's going to be 4th down.
They're going to keep the offense on the field, and why not? Leading 29-7.
With 1:51 to go in the second quarter.
4th and 1.5.
Yep, ball at the 11.
Look for Jamison to fake it and take it around one of the ends.
Yep, he's under center. He's going to give it to, nope, that's Smith. Roman Smith is into the end zone for the touchdown.
From the 11 yards.
11-yard touchdown run for Roman Smith. And the lead extended for AG to 35-7.
And that's going to be the possession again by Albert Gallatin that has resulted in points.
Sam Evans for the extra point. And it's good. 1:28 to go in the half. It's Albert Gallatin 35 and Uniontown 7. And this is the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. U.S. Digestive Health welcomes Dr. Alyssa Lorenz. Dr. Lorenz grew up in Morgantown and has close relatives in Uniontown. She's a graduate of the WVU School of Medicine and completed her internal medicine residency and GI fellowship at WVU. Her extensive training will bring innovative approaches to GI health to our community, and she is dedicated to personalized care. Call U.S. Digestive Health at 724-437-7677. And we're back here at Bill Power Stadium. It's 36-7, Albert Gallatin, and the last score was a Roman Smith 11-yard run with Sam Evans extra point, and that was brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care, the experts in lawn care.
Once again, they tried to put it in the air one time in the beginning of the drive, and that's resulted in the interference call that moved the ball into Red Raider territory, but just been able to keep the ball on the ground, effectively using the clock and putting points up on a consistent basis by Albert Gallatin.
And here's the kick by Evans, taken at the 20. And coming up the far sideline and getting close to midfield.
Look like Searock.
That'd be.
1:22 remaining in the second quarter.
I think it was Searock. Let's see, they're going to put it at the 45-yard line. Yep, so that's where Uniontown will start at their own 45, down 36-7 right now. We got 1:22 to go here in this second quarter.
So good field position for the Red Raiders. Not much time left here in the half, but
can they take advantage and try to get something on the board here going into the break? Here's Grooms. Grooms coming to the near side. He's drugged down from behind as in on the stop there.
C.J. Colgan on the tackle.
Yep. But a gain of 3 for Grooms to the 48. Second down and 7. We're under a minute to go in the half.
Clock still running.
Yep. 2 receivers each way here. Another empty set. Grooms in the gun by himself. Here comes Walker. Fake the handoff. Grooms has pressure, dumps it to Walker. Now Walker's going to reverse field. A flag is down in the backfield. Walker's still on his feet at the 50. Another flag. So 2 flags on the play.
Wow. Look like a horse collar on Grooms back here. That could be against Albert Gallatin. We're not sure what the other one is on the other side.
Yep. So let's wait and see as we stopped at 34 seconds now of the second quarter. 36-7. All Albert Gallatin. Another flag.
Some mouthing going on there by Uniontown player over towards Albert Gallatin. Now they're clapping their hands. So maybe it is against Albert Gallatin. We'll see. Another conference. Well, these guys got their rules questions down pat.
You have to. Again, coming up at the half, we'll have our halftime stats, and they'll be brought to you by the Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. Also, again, want to thank our live video stream sponsors, Zen's Construction Warehouse and Uniontown Detailing. And let's see here as we're going to get this all sorted out now.
Wow.
So there was 488's DeHaven, and 4 is Luke Wilson.
And they're going to give him 30 yards.
They are. Yep. So
Jesus.
Now Uniontown, there's 34 seconds left here, and they're now going to go
all the way down to about the
17-yard
line. So that's the 4th penalty. That's a 30 yards in penalties on that one play
alone.
4 penalties for 50 yards for Albert Gallatin, and sets Uniontown up. Uniontown 1st and 10.
And now we have
but not much time left.
Yeah, and there's a timeout for Albert Gallatin. We'll just stay here because we're almost at halftime. And we may need some extra time for you to go through your stats.
34 seconds to go. Uniontown with 3 first downs. I have Albert Gallatin with 9 first downs in the first half, but they had some huge plays that have resulted in scores. AG has not had a completed pass in the first half. 0 yards passing. And the Red Raiders, though, on the other side, Torrey Grooms is 2 for 3 with 91 yards. That big one to Jameer Walker. Pass to Jameer Walker for 89 yards. Walker has 2 catches for 95 yards. Ranatu had that 1 catch for -5 before he left the game with the injury. So we'll try to get all of these stats here at halftime put together for our listeners and watchers on WMBS.
In the Laurel Highlands Mount Pleasant game, they're in the 3rd quarter, and LH is leading Mount Pleasant 14-7. That's, of course, over on the radio side as well as on our WMBS Facebook page, and we're here exclusively on the WMBS Facebook page.
All these on the C. Harper Sports Night.
Yes. So we have 34 seconds to go before the half. 36-7. Albert Gallatin leads Uniontown, but the Red Raiders have a 1st and 10.
Just outside the 17-yard line, yes.
Another empty set. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Yep. And another flag.
Going to be offside, Albert Gallatin. So another penalty.
Take it down to about the 12.
5 penalties for 55 yards.
Red Raiders got to find a way to get some points here and try to get some kind of momentum.
Well, that's an easy way to get 5 with no time off the clock.
That's right, and the clock stopped. Yep. So 1st and 5 now.
Heiss.
Here's Heiss. Yeah, he's going to throw for the end zone. Incomplete. Walker was the intended receiver. He didn't have anybody on him, but it was just the throw was off the mark. So it's 2nd down and 5. 29 seconds. The clock stops on the incompletion.
Had him open for a second there, just did not thread the needle through the Albert Gallatin defenders to Walker. So it's 2nd and 5. That did stop the clock.
Yep, with 29 seconds. 2nd and 5. Here's Heiss running to his right. He's going to throw it. It is caught. Or no, is it?
Yeah, it is caught. Down to the...
And a touchdown? Yes.
Wow.
And that was to C-Rock. I couldn't tell. Plus, an official got knocked over, and he's down on the sideline. Nate C-Rock, a touchdown pass of 12 yards from Heiss. And now it's 36-13. And now we have an official down. He got run over.
And that was from the 7-yard line? Yes.
No, it was from the 12, I thought.
You're right, the 12.
20 seconds left. That was Nate Heiss.
To C-Rock.
Yep, to Nathan C-Rock.
So the Red Raiders do take advantage of the field position and the 30-yard penalty to get it into the end zone late here in the first half. Cut into that Albert Gallatin lead.
Yeah, the Red Raiders needed that. Needed some kind of momentum. It's been all Albert Gallatin. And as I said, right here on the near side, we have an official that got knocked down in the play. He's up now. That's a good sign. Looks like he's going to be able to continue.
And on the Red Raider side, their kicker is Ranitou, and he left earlier in the game with an injury, so we'll have to see what they're going to do. Probably have to go for 2.
C-Rock, or will C-Rock kick. I mean, he's the punter, yeah. So 36-13 with 20 seconds to go, and we'll see if Uniontown will go for an extra point or go for 2 here. And we're 20 seconds away from halftime.
And it is now hour and a half in.
Another long night, Gary, just like last week. I don't know. We're going to be here till 11, midnight at this rate.
Total of 13 penalties.
It seems like there's so many more than 13. So now we have.
Well, we had a couple that were declined. So.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. So there would have been more. So there was an unsportsmanlike after the play on Xavier Rice for Albert Gallatin after the touchdown. So it was a good touchdown, and now the penalty's half the distance to the goal.
So we have another penalty.
There you go. That just added to that number you just gave me.
Jeez.
A minute ago there. Oh.
Wow.
What a night.
So that's 7 penalties against Albert Gallatin for 57 yards. 7 against Uniontown for 72 yards.
Wow. And they're going to go for 2. Well, let's see. There's a bunch of guys in the backfield here. 4 in the backfield. 1 receiver out to the far side here. And it's going to be Walker taking the snap, and is he going to get in?
Yes,
He does. Jamari Walker gets in for the 2-point conversion, and it's 36-15 now. And so that was Nate Heist 12-yard pass to Nathan Searock, and Jamari Walker 2-point conversion, and that summary brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care, the experts in lawn care. So it's 36-15. Albert Gallatin now over Uniontown. We're 20 seconds away from halftime.
It ain't over yet.
It's not. And again, we'll have the stats coming up here. We'll also have our scoring recap at the half. We'll have the announcement of the homecoming queen. And we'll also have performances from the band here, so make sure you stay with us for halftime.
I'm sure they'll be coming over to us from the Laurel Highlands Mount Pleasant game. They're almost done.
They're in the late in the third quarter, I believe. And it was 14-7 LH leading Mount Pleasant. So I'm sure our friends on the radio side will be joining us at some point here as we move through the second half. But we're glad to have you with us here on Facebook tonight. Now Searock to kick it off in place of Ranitou.
Good kick.
Yep, fielded. 30, 35, 40, 45, and going out of bounds. That's DeHaven, Caleb DeHaven. Nice return up close to midfield, up to the 45 of AG. 12 seconds left, 36-15. Albert Gallatin over Uniontown.
And Laurel Highlands scores now 14-14.
Ooh, okay, they got a close one there out of Mount Pleasant. And now the Colonials up to the line here.
See if they try to take a shot down the field.
Receiver each way, 3 backs. And this will be Jamison keeping it. Now he'll option it back to DeHaven, and he's going to get over midfield, and he'll be down close to the Uniontown 45. And he went out of bounds, so there's 3 seconds left.
So, gain of 8. Why are they moving the sticks? I'm not sure. They shouldn't be moving. Well, they gave him 10.
And now Albert Gallatin takes the timeout with 3 seconds left.
So they gave him 10 yards.
To the 46.
That should be the last play of the half.
Yep. $36-15 is the score here. Both of these teams 2-2 on the season. Both teams coming off a loss. Uniontown lost to Alderdice 21-15 last week, and Albert Gallatin 31-21 to Northern Garrett of Maryland. Here's the pitch. And this is Peg. Peg's at the 40, and he'll be taken down around the 37-yard line.
9-yard pickup.
And that does it finally for the first half. So 1 half is in the books here from Bill Power Stadium. And at the half, it is Albert. And visit the haunting world of the Hillside Hostel House. Experience sinister sideshows and eerie exhibits in the Twisted Nightmare Freak Show and journey into the heart of terror on the trail. All at Haunted Hills Estate, located at 236 Rolling Hills Estate Road, Uniontown. Haunted Hills offers $5 off Fridays with high school football ticket stubs and discounts on Sundays for students. Visit hauntedhillsestate.com for dates and hours of operation, attraction details, and more. 3 attractions, 1 location. Visit if you dare. And we are back here at Bill Power Stadium. Halftime winding down, and it's Albert Gallatin leading Uniontown 36-15. TJ DeStefano and Gary Frankhauser with you, and Billy Dice behind the camera. Our video stream sponsor tonight, Zen's Construction Warehouse and Union Detailing.
As we start the third quarter, we'll like to thank T-Berry Law Office as one of our sponsors. The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street across from the courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vince M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300, or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office, small town, big results.
So we're going to be getting ready for action here. Uniontown will get the ball to start the second half after they deferred at the beginning of the game.
Try to cut into that 36-15 lead by Albert Gallatin, but on the defensive side, the only thing that stopped Albert Gallatin was the clock in the first half as they held the ball for their last possession before the clock ran out for halftime. But if Uniontown can maintain possession of the ball, that might be their best defense.
So we'll see what happens here as we're getting set for the second half. We got a barn burner going over at Mount Pleasant. Laurel Highlands and Mount Pleasant, 14 all with what?
They let the clock run out.
They're going to overtime there. That's over on WMBS on the radio as well as on Facebook Live. And once that game concludes, our folks that have been listening on the radio tonight will be getting bonus coverage here, so we'll let you know when the radio folks join us here.
I like that. Brian and Steve should be working some overtime.
That's right. We've been doing it, this is good, 2 weeks in a row here for us. Their game's over, and we're just going to the third quarter.
The week before that, they didn't even work.
That's right, the Lightning. That's right. So Albert Gallatin's going to go left to right here, or I don't even know my directions. Right to left. Uniontown's going left to right. Yes. Right. Uniontown in the maroon uniforms with the white helmets. Albert Gallatin's in the white with the gray helmets. Again, AG's going right to left and Uniontown left to right. 36-15 is the score in favor of Albert Gallatin as we're getting ready to go here in quarter number 3. It'll be Sam Evans. Now the ball comes off the tee here. I think that's the second time it came off the tee.
Yeah, the wind's blowing
it is
pretty good from left to right.
So here we go. Evans for the run-up and the kick. We're underway in the third quarter.
It's going to be Walker, I think.
And at the 25, 30, 35, 40,
got some
45, 50. Walker still on his feet and into Albert Gallatin territory at the 48. And a great start here on the return by Jamari Walker.
Puts them in Albert Gallatin territory to start the second half. And nice little stiff arm there at the end to gain an extra 5 yards. So a nice return there by Jameer Walker. And let's see if the Red Raiders can put a scoring drive together here to start the second half. It looks like Heiss is going to be the quarterback.
Yeah, we've seen Grooms. We saw Winfrey, mostly Grooms, and then Heiss. And Heiss, the freshman for the Red Raiders. Again, Cam Dugan out with injury tonight. Heiss going to keep it. Heiss trying to get to the outside. He's taken down maybe after a yard gain, if that.
So Heiss -7 rushing so far here this evening. Couple negative plays resulting in that negative yardage. It looks like over at Mount Pleasant, the Mustangs are going to have the first possession of the overtime period.
Go. We'll keep you posted on that. Trips to the right, 2 to the left here. Heiss going to dump it off to Walker, and Walker's going to be, he gets out of the first tackle, and then the pile swarms him. Yep, and he's actually going to be a loss to the 48 of Uniontown. Gooseman had the initial miss there, but then the wave got to Walker.
So he lost another 5 yards.
That's been the story of the night for Uniontown. Penalties or negative plays. They've just been going the wrong way here. Third down and long. They have to get to the Albert Gallatin 38 for the first down. Empty set for Heiss. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Now we have flags.
People running all the way down the field. That's going to be against the Mustangs, I would think.
Or you mean?
I'm sorry, the Red Raiders.
Yes.
I'm looking at the Mustang
You're looking at
game.
the Mustang game. And another penalty. So back 5 more. Back to the 43 now. Negative plays, penalties have been the story for Uniontown tonight. Again, they had a great kickoff return there by Walker, and now a couple negative plays and a penalty have moved him back. Heiss in trouble. Heiss slips a tackle, still on his feet, and now he'll go down at the 40, so he lost about 3 more, and another flag comes in after the play. So right now it's a 3-yard loss. So let's see what this penalty is.
They're going to be against
Albert Gallatin, yeah. Face mask.
Oh. First down. Automatic first down.
No, it's still third down.
Oh, should be. That's right. There's no automatics in high school football.
So the ball is now at the Albert Gallatin 45-yard line, third down. 8:11 to go here. The clock moving in the third quarter.
A more manageable third down
It is.
for sure.
Trying to get people in place. 2 receivers to the left, 3 here to the near side. And people going ahead of the snap again.
Who's it on this time?
It was over on the other side, the far side of the field. So it was probably someone over there. Another 5-yard penalty, back to midfield.
The 9th penalty on Uniontown for 82 yards. Mustangs scored on their first possession, and the extra point was good. So 21-14 with Mount Pleasant to get the ball.
And here it's 36-15, Albert Gallatin. Uniontown has the ball and another penalty.
Oh.
You're just going to need a sheet just for penalties over there, I think.
It's unbelievable. The 10th penalty for 87 yards.
This is, I don't know if I've ever seen this many penalties.
Yeah.
So another 5 yards back to the 45 of Uniontown, where it's third and
I said that
real
at the beginning of the game. They had their flags laundered after the last game. They're going to need dry cleaning.
He's on his feet, fumbles the football, picks it back up, and then he'll be
Drilled
taken out of bounds. No penalty, right?
There it is.
Oh, God. Another one.
You had to say it.
I should have known better to say it, Gary. Next time, just tell me not to say it.
I bet this one's going to be against Uniontown.
Now you got pushing and shoving over there.
And the referee pushing a player out
Yeah,
of
he
the
pushed
way.
someone out of there.
Wow, I never saw
boy.
that.
I know. Coaches coming out onto the field now. And they're still running the clock. Don't know why.
Clock should be stopped.
No, it's not.
Is it stopped now?
Nope.
Clock should be stopped.
This one. 36.
Stopped.
I guess they're not doing, I don't know. What's going on?
Holy mackerel. Clock should be stopped, guys. Who's running the clock? Clock's running.
Oh, they're still running? Oh. They're still running the clock? No, apparently they were said they were told to keep the clock running. So I don't know here comes the call for the penalty, I guess, right?
Well,
Is there a timeout? Well, we'll take a break as well here.
Wow, it's a comedy of errors.
It is 36-15. It's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Summer fun can be rough on your lawn, brown patches, stubborn weeds, feeling defeated. Don't worry, Bartok Lawn Care is here to help, offering custom blended fertilization and weed control programs to revive your tired lawn. Also running incredible fall aeration, overseeding specials for new and existing customers. Locally owned and operated. Contact Jared at 724-366-3303 or visit bartalklawncare.com for more information. Looking for a dentist, Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how you can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. So 56 for Albert Gallatin, just got his second unsportsmanlike, and he is done for the game. That's Xavier Rice. So he is now gone. We also, Nasir Moore was ejected earlier in the game for Albert Gallatin.
And over at Mount Pleasant has scored on their possession. It looks like they're going to go for two in the win.
Ooh. And here it's 36-15, and we have a running clock. We're not sure why. But it's 36-15. It's Uniontown ball. They have a first down now at the...
They're saying he didn't get in. Wow. Uniontown is going to win.
Okay. And Heiss airs it out. It's all through the hands of Grooms on the far side of the field.
Nice pass, just got a little bit too high.
Second down for Uniontown.
So he's 2 for 5 so far, and that's going to bring up a second down and 10 for the Red Raiders.
From the 34.
That was the 9th penalty on Albert Gallatin, and they are now up to 87 yards in penalties.
Heiss on second down. He's going deep again. And this one is going to be incomplete. That was Walker. Those third down. Jamari Walker, the intended receiver. And we're coming up on 2 minutes left here now in the third quarter.
So back-to-back deep passes by the Red Raiders trying to score quickly. But that brings up a 3rd and 10.
With 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Empty set for Heiss, and they'll go 2 receivers left, 3 to the right. Heiss looking, he's going deep again.
Got him again.
Incomplete.
Just
Overthrows Grooms. Now it's fourth down.
Open down the left side.
Fourth down.
I think Uniontown's got to go for it. It's trailing 36-15, but let's see what they're going to try to do. Heiss complaining about something across the way over there.
So it's fourth down.
They're going to go for it.
They're going for it. Fourth down. Another empty set. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. A low snap. Heiss going deep again, and it is
caught. I believe.
It is caught by Walker inside the 5, down at about the 1 yard line.
So a
33-yard pass play. Damari Walker.
33 yards.
And it is at the 2. So first and goal. We're down to 43 seconds left in this quarter.
I don't understand how that clock was still running. That just makes no sense to me.
Because there's no mercy rule right now.
Yeah.
And now...
Uniontown's going to call timeout.
And it should... And now it stops with 28 seconds. And we'll be back with more here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name. Is your heat on the fritz? Has your AC stopped working? Are your pipes backed up? For all your heating and air conditioning, electric and plumbing emergencies, Chips Residential Services are here for you. Located in Uniontown and offering 24-hour emergency services, call 724-366-8046 and get the help you need today from Chips Residential Services. And we're back to action here.
Off the right side, little crossbuck action. Carry to the right side, but does not get in.
It was Walker. So second down and goal. Down to 10 seconds left here in this quarter.
Give him 1 yard on that. Gets
And
it
there's
down. That's going to be the end of the quarter.
And there's someone down for Uniontown. So the clock stops with 7 seconds. And this injury timeout being brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, or the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute services. Relief is closer than you think. And it's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
That ends the third quarter. Marcon Building Supply has provided the tri-state area with ready-mix concrete and building supplies for decades. Family-owned and operated and built on a foundation of trust, integrity, and exceptional quality. Marcon is your local leader for ready-mix concrete, precast, lumber, tools, electrical, plumbing, lawn care, and general building supply needs. Visit the store in Markleysburg or call Marcon at 724-329-5542. Marcon Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home building and construction needs. Still got the injured player down, or are they able to get him off the field?
I think it's 63.
They're going to switch sides all the way down to the other side of the field with the Red Raiders now facing a second and goal at the 1 yard line. And before we do that, we're going to hear from Nathan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll wait till after this now.
Yes.
Here we go. Second and goal. And this
backwards.
is Walker,
Wow.
nothing. Albert Gallatin all over that play.
He's going to lose 2.
So we start the fourth quarter, 36-15. TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser with Billy Dice behind the camera.
That go back out to the 5 yard line. So now Uniontown's going to have to get a little more creative. Third down and goal at the 5 yard line, trailing 36-15, but their first possession here in the second half, trying to put points on the board.
Another empty set. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Heiss running to the right. He has pressure. Now he goes to the left side, still on his feet. He's going to throw it, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. That was Adam Pegg who knocked that down. Walker was the intended receiver. Fourth down and goal now.
So Heiss, since he's come in, has gone 3 for 8, had the one long pass that got the Red Raiders in business at the 2, but they've gone backwards on 2 successive plays, so now they're looking at 4th and goal from the 5. And an opportunity you hope would not be missed. But on the Albert Gallatin side, they're saying, hey, if we can stop them here, it's the same as a turnover.
So the Red Raiders, now it's Grooms back at quarterback. He takes the snap, goes to the right, cuts inside, and he gets into the end zone for the Uniontown touchdown. Torrey Grooms, and it's 36-21.
That was a dynamic run. He just was trying to go outside and saw that was covered, just cut it back inside, was able to make a few Albert Gallatin players miss. He gets in for the touchdown.
A 5-yard run for Grooms.
That's his 6th carry for 26 yards in the contest. They're going to go for 2.
That was at 9:45.
Grooms again.
And Grooms not going to get it.
No, I'm sorry, that was Walker.
So that does it for the drive. It's 36-21 in favor of Albert Gallatin, and we'll be back with more on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the Uniontown Red Raiders, and all our local teams for a great season. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It's the result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Uniontown Red Raiders from District Judge Nathan Henning. And would you like to have this pharmacy experience? You pull up, walk a short distance to the counter, wait a very short time for your prescription, ask questions, and still pay the same copay as you would at a large chain store. Experience this at Peachin Pharmacy inside the Peachin Market in downtown Connellsville. They also offer the lowest costs available, free prescription delivery, and an app to manage your prescriptions. Visit Peachin Pharmacy online at peachinpharmacy.com.
So the Red Raiders able to put some points on the board with their first possession and keep the Albert Gallatin offense off the field. So Albert Gallatin will get their first possession here of the second half, and we're already in the fourth quarter.
And Grooms, a 5-yard touchdown run with the 2-point conversion failing. 36-21 is the score as we have the kickoff now. This is going to be DeHaven. Look out, 45-50. Here he goes, 45-40, 35, and he's going to be driven out with a flag.
That's going to be a face mask.
They're going to get Grooms for the face mask.
So, Uniontown just not able to catch up with DeHaven on that return. And it's going to be another 15 tacked on as far as I can see. We'll wait for the official call. But back to that third quarter, TJ, I'm still not quite sure why the clock was running when the big conversation was being had regarding the unsportsmanlike conduct across the field. I mean, that took at least 3 minutes off the clock.
See, we're not the only ones puzzled. Brian just texted me and said, why is the running clock in your game?
Well, it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, but I just told them, I guess they were told to run it. I don't know why.
Maybe they were too many chippy plays and they just want to get it over with. I don't know.
Yeah. So our last score was Torrey Grooms, a 5-yard run with a 2-point conversion failing, and that was brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care done right.
This is really puzzling to me. I'm not sure why this is happening, but maybe the coaches agreed to let it run in the second half. I don't know.
Yeah.
Got to go to bed. I don't know.
So they're still discussing all this. And
is the clock still running?
Yeah, it's still running.
Wow.
This just, I don't know.
Bizarre.
It is. It's not even October yet.
They called it on Albert Gallatin.
The face mask.
Yeah.
Oh, so that wipes out the big return.
But the clock's still running.
It is. It's down to 5:40 to go.
What is going on? This second half has been like...
I know. This has been shorter than the whole first half. We were doing so good on our commercials, too. We were in good shape. Now we got a lot of reading to do here. Oh gosh, we may not even we may not be joining anybody on the radio now.
I wish we had an explanation as to
I know.
why the clock was running.
It's still going. We're down to 5:12 left.
Billy, any explanation why the clock's been running?
No
one's paying attention to us.
So the ball, we're at the back at the 45-yard line now of AG, and it's their ball with a first down. Here comes the handoff. Gooseman, and he's going to stay in bounds all the way down to the 25.
23.
Yep, first down. About a 22-yard pickup.
22-yard pickup. Another penalty.
Oh.
Another penalty.
And another penalty.
This is maybe why the clock's running. I'm deducing this.
Yeah. Oh, and we are now, Gary, we're going to welcome in our folks, our friends on WMBS Radio.
Not for long.
Not for long. We're here at Bill Power Stadium. It's 36-21, Albert Gallatin leading Uniontown. TJ DeStefano, Gary Frankhauser, and Billy Dice behind the camera. Also Nick Barczyk back at our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Another penalty.
Wow.
And so
AG, that's their 11th penalty for 117 yards. And that took away a nice run there by Gooseman.
And we've had a running clock the whole second half. We don't know why. There's no mercy rule, but we are coming down to 3:30 left. There's a run there by Gooseman.
That's again a 14-yard run.
That wasn't Gooseman. That was Smith. Yep, down to the 22. So AG on the march again here. Again, glad to welcome everybody in on the radio and everyone that's been with us on Facebook Live all night. Coming up on the 3-minute mark here to go. 36-21 AG in front of Uniontown.
Coach, why has the clock been running the second half? Coach, why has the clock been running the second half?
I'm just going to assume what's coming from their sideline, what our players are doing.
And the handoff here, and straight ahead, and they'll stop the play there after a short gain down to about the 16.
Who was that on the carry?
Roman Smith again.
That's his second carry of the second half. He had how many carries in the first half? He had 4 in the first half, so that's his 6th carry. Gain of 7 on that play.
Yep, down to the 16-yard line now. 2:13. Clock going here in the fourth quarter. AG looking for their 7th win in a row over Uniontown. And the Colonials up to the line. We're now under 2 minutes here in this game. Receiver each way here. Here comes the handoff, and not much there.
Good play that time by the Red Raiders. Who was that on the carry?
Looks like 25. Jeremiah Darnell.
Colton Harvey, the ball carrier on the play. Short gain.
Up Colton Harvey, number 29 on the carry. 3rd down.
And 3. Another new number coming into the game there, and that's number 32, not on the roster. We're just having all kind of fun here.
It's been an interesting night, Gary. Minute left. Receiver each way here. And here comes the run, and it's going to be inside the 10, getting close to the 5.
Who's that carry?
The result of play is a first down for the Albert Gallatin Colonials. Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion
It's a first down.
this evening, if you are here in support of the Albert Gallatin Colonials, we will ask as you exit the stadium toward the scoreboard. If you are here for Albert Gallatin, please exit.
So we're under 30 seconds left now.
If you are here for Uniontown,
First and goal for the Colonials now. Another run off the right side. I believe that's Harvey again. Colton Harvey. Inside the 5. And that's going to probably be the last play here.
It is.
So the game will end, and Albert Gallatin will get the 36-21 win. They improved to 3-2, and the Red Raiders have now dropped 2 in a row. They fall to 2-3. So our final score tonight, Uniontown falls 36-21 to Albert Gallatin. We'll be back with our post-game show here. It's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS as well as Facebook Live. Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joby's Golf is fast, friendly, full-service gas station that's been serving the Uniontown area for over 49 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and is AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681. Are you ready to indulge in the best pizza around? Are you looking for a lunch or dinner spot with all your favorite Italian classics coupled with mouth-watering daily specials? Then it's time to visit 2G Brothers Pizza, located at 123 Matthew Drive in Uniontown. Specials and customer favorites include Thursday Sicilian-style pizza and Saturday's chicken parmesan. Call 724-439-5600 today and let 2G Brothers handle the rest. Your taste buds will be glad you did. Fayette County Recorder of Deeds John Marietta would like to wish all of our local high school football teams a great season. His office is located inside the Fayette County Courthouse on East Main Street in Uniontown. To contact Recorder of Deeds John Marietta, please call 724-430-1238. Have a great high school football and fall season from Fayette County Recorder of Deeds John Marietta. Since 1976, Davis & Davis has represented people and non-insurance companies. Our lawyers have experience in litigating or settling personal injury claims, medical malpractice cases, and wrongful death actions, together with domestic, real estate, workers' compensation, and municipal law experience. Throughout decades of work, Davis & Davis has successfully represented thousands of cases in local, state, and federal courts. For more information on how Davis & Davis can help you, call 724-437-2799. Visit the haunting world of the Hill Family Hostel House. Experience sinister sideshows and eerie exhibits in the Twisted Nightmare Freak Show and journey into the heart of terror on the trail. All at Haunted Hills Estate, located at 236 Rolling Hills Estate Road, Uniontown. Haunted Hills offers $5 off Fridays with high school football ticket stubs and discounts on Sundays for students. Visit hauntedhillsestate.com for dates and hours of operation, attraction details, and more. 3 attractions, 1 location. Visit if you dare. And we are back. We still have more spots to go, but we'll take a break from that. We're back here at Built Power Stadium for our post-game show. And it's a 36-21 win for Albert Gallatin over Uniontown. And our post-game stats are being brought to you by the Peachin Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market. And we'll start here with our scoring summary, as Albert Gallatin got the first score of the game at the 9:31 mark. Adam Pegg, a 42-yard touchdown run. Sam Evans' extra point made it 7-0. AG was on the board again at 3:44. Caleb DeHaven, a 32-yard touchdown run. Evans' extra point made it 14-0 in favor of the Colonials. And our last score in quarter one was at 2:25. Calvin Winfrey, an 89-yard touchdown pass to Jamari Walker. David Ranatu's extra point made it 14-7 Albert Gallatin after one. Second quarter at 11:22, AG on the board again. Bronx Jamison, a 3-yard touchdown run. with T. Gooseman's two-point conversion made it 22-7. AG struck again at 6:35. It was Bronx Jamison again, this time a 9-yard run with Evans' extra point, extended the lead to 29-7 for the Colonials. 128 of that second quarter, Roman Smith, an 11-yard run. Evans' extra point made it 36-7, Albert Gallatin. And then with 20 seconds left before the half, Nate Heiss, a 12-yard touchdown pass to Nathan Searock. Jamari Walker's two-point conversion made it 36-15 at half. We had no scoring in the third quarter, and the last score of the game was at the 9:45 mark of the fourth. It was Torrey Grooms, a 5-yard run with a failed two-point conversion, and that's our final score. Albert Gallatin 36 and Uniontown 21. Gary has some other stats for you now.
Well, it's very, very difficult to do stats in that second half because for reasons not made apparent to us, but we were only speculating after speaking to some of the coaches up here in the press box, that the officials and probably both coaches agreed to a completely running clock in the second half. This being a non-conference action, they just, because of the chippiness, the unsportsmanlike conduct, the injuries, we could only guess, but that's the reason that the clock just continued to run without stopping for any reason whatsoever in the second half, not for any timeout. Really, I mean, the timeouts were the only time that it did stop, but injuries, the clock kept running, the officials during penalties, the clock kept running, and really, really bizarre. But so the statistics were really nil in the second half, but for a couple long runs for Albert Gallatin. T. Gooseman had a 22-yard run to add to his 67 in the first half to give him 89 for the contest, and Norman Smith had a couple carries, one for 12, one for 19, to give him 86 for the contest. So we're trying to figure this all out, but 82. I'm sorry, for Gooseman that was 82 yards for him, so 82 and 31. So that gave up the total for the Albert Gallatin rushing in the second half. Harvey did come in late for a couple carries, and he ended up with a total of 2 yards. So just adding that all up, it was all on the ground for Albert Gallatin. They had 0 yards passing. Uniontown did score that drive in the second half, but that was another strange occurrence with a 30-yard penalty to start that drive against Albert Gallatin. 2 unsportsmanlike conduct calls moved the ball well into to Albert Gallatin territory. Thereafter, Torrey Grooms did score on that 5-yard run. So bizarre is the word I use here tonight, TJ.
Definitely bizarre, and but Albert Gallatin gets the win, 36-21 over Uniontown, and those stats were brought to you by the Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more here. We got some more spots to do. We'll also do our play of the game as well. That's coming up more as our post-game show continues here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. It stays put until you change a car, driver, your address, plus seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about. Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Rostraver Township is Sprouse Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to Sprouseinsurance.com. Erie Rate Lock is not guaranteed. Continued insurance coverage is not available in all states. Savings as easy as 1, 2, 3 with an Education Club savings account at First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Your future dreams will start adding up. Plus, you can qualify for a scholarship upon high school graduation. Visit any First Federal branch to start saving today. For more information on account rules and scholarship eligibility, visit firstfederalofgreenecounty.com. Best wishes to our local teams from First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, NMLS number 458729. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Miller's Greenhouse. Everything you need for fall decorating is at Miller's Greenhouses and Flower Shop. Gorgeous fall mums, pumpkins, and corn stalks, too. Fall is a great time for planting, and trees and shrubs are now 20% off. Inside Miller's Flower Shop, you'll find fall flags, a variety of craft items, beautiful silk and fresh flower arrangements, cemetery decorations, and more. Fall hours Monday through Saturday, 8:30 to 6, Sunday 11 to 4. Miller's Greenhouses and Flower Shop, Route 119 in Smithfield. Phone 724-564-2696 for Miller's Greenhouse. UPMC rehab. Get that one in also here late. I got mine kind of out of order here, TJ,
Here,
so if you have that one
I'll
handy.
go. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacement, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted, experienced therapists, convenient location and hours, part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access, 724-437-7500. Looking for fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
The T-Berry Law Offices and Attorney Vincent M. T-Berry, specializing in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300. Or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office, small town, big results. Caring Mission Home Care. Do you or someone you know need in-home support? Let Caring Mission Home Care be your solution. They provide assistance with daily living activities. Caring Mission employs insured aides and now offers certified dementia practitioners for in-home Alzheimer's care. Caring Mission Home Care can be contacted at 724-439-7656 or visit thecaringmission.com for more information.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
And Mike Kelly Toyota. In a world of big corporation, there is something special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and putting the community first. Come experience the Mike Kelly difference today. When you buy from the Mike Kelly Automotive Group, you buy from family.
Okay, Gary, time for the this week's First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County Super Play of the Game.
Well, for Uniontown, it has to be the 89-yard pass to Walker in the first half that got them on the board. And from the Albert Gallatin standpoint, I think the run by Roman Smith in the first half that really got things moving for them, that was a 45-yard run from Roman Smith that really got things going, and they didn't look back from there.
And so that is our First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County Super Play of the Game. Final thoughts, Gary, as we wrap up this 36-21 loss for Uniontown tonight.
Well, it's really chippy, and it's very unfortunate that a game has to be, handled that way, that they have to keep a running clock when the players can't maintain their composure. And on both sides, it looked like that was the case. But also, we want to make sure that we send out our best wishes to
David Ranatu
for that injury that occurred in the first half, and hoping that there's nothing serious there. But bizarre, that's the word I use, and it's not something that you like to see in a high school football game, but Albert Gallatin comes out and gets the victory.
Yep. So that'll do it here tonight from Bill Power Stadium on homecoming. The congratulations to Meredith King, the 2024 homecoming queen here at Uniontown. We want to thank our live video stream sponsor tonight, Zen's Construction Warehouse and Uniontown Detailing. So for Albert Gallatin, they're now 3-2 on the season. They will host Allegheny of Maryland next Friday night at 7 o'clock. And for Uniontown, they're going to be on the road the next 2 weeks. They're now 2-3. They will travel to Redstone Field to take on the Brownsville Falcons next Friday night. And I believe that'll be a game that you'll be able to hear on our or watch on our WMBS Facebook page. So that's going to do it here tonight from Bill Power Stadium. We want to thank Nick Barczyk back at our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios, Billy Dice behind the camera, and for Gary Frankhauser, I'm TJ DeStefano. Our final score again tonight, it was Albert Gallatin 36 and Uniontown 21. We have the Trib Live High School Football Scoreboard Show coming up next here. You've been listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Good night, everybody.